Hey everybody, in this video I'll be giving my opinion for the best Sigilist spell in Frostgrave. Hey everybody, I'm Alan with Bricks and Blocks Gaming, tabletop gaming with bricks and blocks and helping to build your gameplay experience. In the game of Frostgrave, the Sigilist is someone knowledgeable in writings and languages who probably spends a lot of their time digging through books. They have a thematic spell list, including abilities to create powerful runes and scrolls, animate books and quills, quickly gain knowledge, and shove people across the battlefield. Before I get to the bricks and blocks of what I believe to be the best Sigilist spell in Frostgrave and state my case for why, I'm going to take a look at my runner-up. And that spell is Push. This is a very versatile spell. Against your enemies, you can use it to keep them away from things like treasures and your spellcasters and other figures, and you can even use it to remove hostiles from combat. Another great use is to just shove your adversaries off buildings. This is especially fun when you're below the target, as it can push them vertically, leading to some horrendous falls. And if that wasn't enough, the spell can also be used as a movement spell on friendly figures. However, the target does still have to make a combat roll to resist the effects, and the distance potentially traveled is unpredictable. This spell might seem a little unthematic for a Sigilist, as it has nothing to do with books or knowledge, but I think it can be justified as the spellcaster needing some way to defend themselves, but they just haven't focused enough on that aspect of magic to really be able to do any damage to their enemies. All the options that Push brings, and having a casting number of just 8, makes this a good choice for a wizard from any school of magic. But it doesn't get my choice for top Sigilist spell. That honor goes to Write Scroll. Let me just start by saying this spell is a thematic home run. I've mentioned before that I really like out-of-game spells, and the reason for that is you don't have to waste an in-game action to use them. And with this spell, it potentially saves future actions. Creating a scroll for a spell you plan to use in-game means that if you fail a casting roll, instead of wasting your spellcaster's turn and losing health from a failed roll or subsequent empowering, you can just use the scroll as insurance to make the failure succeed. One powerful thing you can do with this spell is use it to enable the casting of spells you might not otherwise be able to use. You're allowed to write scrolls for any spell that you know or that you hold a grimoire for. So if you have a high casting number spell that you only plan to use once or twice per game, and your write scroll has a lower casting number, this could essentially let you cast it more easily. Spells like Time Walk or Strike Dead are good choices for this, as well as many neutral spells you may have that also have high casting numbers. And with grimoires, you can gain access to spells you don't even know. And a final use for this spell is to gain a little bit of money. In the second edition of Frostgrave, scrolls can be sold for 30 gold crowns. However, I'd usually recommend using your scrolls and not selling them unless you're really strapped for cash. Let me know in the comments your pick for best Sigilist spell, whether you agree with me or not, and why. And feel free to click like or subscribe so you can keep up with all the content that I'm releasing. I'm Alan with Bricks and Blocks Gaming. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.